Welcome back everybody, Sive here with the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Let's take a look again on the gold market. So today in fact we have to discuss just a single issue that we've got recently. This was unpleasant gift from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Actually that brings some chaos in our trading setup that we discussed recently. Although the setup itself is still valid, it hasn't disappeared, it hasn't destroyed, so the setup with this brand the bullish momentum trade, if you like, still valid. Here's we have the minimum changes on the daily chart. Overall volatility was not very strong if you take a look at the daily, but on the intraday charts it brings a lot of chaos, and the process of the position taking was extremely difficult. So if you were able to avoid this is just great. So because currently we have a few patterns that you could trying to use for position taking. So the first conclusion that we could make is that bullish context and bullish setup that we discussed still stands intact. We keep it on the table and consider taking long position with this particular pattern. What the surprise was, yesterday Chicago Mercantile Exchange for a second time has increased the margins for the precious metals. It has triggered immediate technical demand for United States dollar. So traders just need cash to fill the margins, and that has led to the big drop on all markets across the board. Just take a look at the euro currency on the Forex, and the same you could see on the gold market. Particularly speaking, we've got this spike down, as you can see here. That was triggered particularly by this event. So that was not something natural. This is not this is not just because we have made some mistake or just hasn't seen some nuances, so decided to take the position somewhere in this area. That was purely external impact on the markets that led to this particular performance. At this point, it's difficult to say whether the effect of this decision, I mean Chicago Mercantile Exchange decision on the margins, is already over or it's still lasting. Probably we should give market some credits to see what will happen. I mean in credits of time. Don't hurry up with the immediate moment for position taking. Besides, tomorrow the markets will be closed, and from that standpoint maybe it makes no sense to just trying to get position right now, but it's to sit in the hands and see what will happen. So actually same recommendation we have made on the euro currency for now. But at the same time, together with this performance, we've got a couple of moments, couple of patterns, I would say. So first one is already stands in place. So this is kind of the bullish engulfing pattern. That just confirms the things that we just said. It's purely technical reaction. So you can see while once gold has dropped, it returns right back up immediately. It's just confirms what we said about the background. This first pattern, so theoretically you could try to use engulfing with a retracement down, trying to position taking on this particular performance. Second pattern, it's a bit more extended, and this is potential head and shoulders. So you can see that shoulder, actually we've got the butterfly, and butterfly very often becomes the partner of the head and shoulders. And using this pattern, you could wait when the market will show the pullback to the neckline, then try and take the position on the right arm, somewhere in the same points as market stands already. But it will be in the moment when you already will have the pattern in place. The tricky moment here is that, for example, market could just keep going for the neckline. It could not form the right arm. This is also possible. So that's the risk that you're carrying if you decide to wait for a particular pattern. So that and towards what we have in general situation stands so that thankfully to this recent Chicago Mercantile Exchange event, we are getting some particular patterns that we could follow on the gold market. In the current situation, just market has reached this 42.75 lows with this butterfly target, shows minor retracement. I do not see a lot of things to do currently, except if you would like to take the position with this engulfing pattern that has been formed. For others, I do not see any problem to just enjoy the holidays and postpone making any decisions on the position taken on Monday and see what will happen.